near Sankt Eriksplan. This station is one of my least favorites, basically for two reasons. Number one, it's very boring. And number two, I have always found the street network upstairs very confusing for some reason. I don't know why, but I've never been able to get a handle on it. The streets go in strange directions, and there aren't any right angles, and it's just kind of weird. But anyway, the other thing I can mention about this station is that right now, trains are single tracking here. They've been single tracking here since late June, I think, and this is today's August 5th, and this is the last week they're single tracking. If this were New York, this track that I'm standing next to would be taped off. They haven't done that, but they do have these signs that tell you that all trains run from that track instead. So yeah. And it even says in English. So it doesn't tell you which track, but anyway. But it has an arrow, so I guess that's enough. So there's very little to say about this station. And according to the information that I have, there is no artwork at this station. Now that information may be out of date, but let's just look around a little bit and see what we can see. There are exits at both ends of the station, so we will just take the north exit first and see what's going on here. Oh, they do have this. They have this sign, this message rolling on that sign. They also have a fixed orange sign that says no service from this track. So, yeah. I've not used this station just a whole lot ever, either exit. But so we're exploring a little bit. We'll see what this looks like. So these signs are leftovers from the old days, basically, and I really like them. They use that nice font that the Tunnelbana started to use in the 1950s. That font's kind of a story in itself. I'm not going to tell that story here, but anyway, it's a really nice all caps font, and I like it a lot. So, yep. So, we are here. I couldn't tell you where we are, but we're here. I'm kind of laughing at myself because, I don't know where this is, but here we are. I really don't know this neighborhood very well, but anyway, one thing I do know is there's a sign right there across the street, if you can see it, that says Vinyl and CD Store, and there are a lot of vinyl record stores around here, which is one reason I have actually been here a couple of times in recent years, because I have been getting into vinyl a little bit. Don't judge me. So we can explore a little bit more here and go back down. There was another way to get out of here. We can check that out. This is what I'm talking about. You can tell, by the way, from the fact that these staircases aren't very long. These, of course, are cut and cover stations. When we get to the newer parts of Tunnelbana 2, the red line, and most of Tunnelbana 3, the blue line, those are deep stations. I don't remember to what extent they use tunnel boring machines for those, and to what extent they may have just blasted them. I do know for a fact that what they're doing now, what they're building now, they're basically blasting everything. I haven't heard about them using any tunnel boring machines at all. But anyway, so we're just obviously at the opposite side of that same corner there across the street is where we just were. Yeah, so we're here again. So let's see. Go back down, look around a bit more. Oh, I do want to capture this. I thought I had missed it. This sign, which is that same typeface that I like so much. It says this is a pedestrian tunnel that goes to Odingatan and Rörstrandsgatan and to the metro station Sankt Eriksplan. There's another exit across the way that we're going to check out before we go back in and go to the other end of the platform. And now we're here. We're just across the street again from where we were. It's kind of an interesting configuration with 3 different street exits from the same station. It's kind of cool. But anyway, yeah, it's not a whole lot to see here that we haven't seen, so we'll head back down. It's kind of interesting that this station has a mix of these kinds of departure boards that are in the middle and these that are over the sides of the platform. So I think Editorial has the same thing. But anyway. I'm kind of in the same predicament again. Where are we? I don't quite know. But yeah, here we are. Let's see if I can go to the corner. Oh, this we're looking at now. This is Sankt Eriksplan. So, okay. So let's see. You see what I mean about these odd angles? I just find it difficult to orient myself here. This is Torsgatan. Okay, oh. Up Torsgatan, you can see 2 tall apartment buildings. Those are very uncharacteristically tall for Stockholm. Stockholm doesn't usually have buildings quite that tall. Yeah. Should, but doesn't very much. So I came to the intersection just to illustrate a little bit what I mean about angles. They're like streets going off in every direction, and it's just, for me, it's very disorienting. I like 90-degree angles. This is a very pretty part of town, though, but I've just never been able to feel very at home here because of the way the streets run, basically. So, yeah. So, we can head back down. I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here, so yeah.